Hi, folks. My name is the School of God in Motion. Graduating students now. My name is Love in First Sight. Shall you be seeing a new message now, falling in love with it? Falling in love with the words? Falling in love with the descriptions of you now that I make? Known to you now? Religiously not? Or are you resurrecting a real me? Meons of, meons with, the particles of energy. Will you sit with my energy? Will you behold my energy in you? Will my energy create within you a new mind, a new soul, not again to be saved by some other? Are you willing to see a new life for you now? And behold the creator of it, the creator of you, being you now. Tempted not again to be separate. Will you create me, O Lord, not again of a fool society or changing yours? Where you live, culturally, not the condemnation of, or religious are you no more taking the exams of? Will you be my breath in me? Meons, will you know about an energy system that keeps you afraid of me no more? Will you be me? Will you love love? I love you, and my name is Theodore Cottingham. And the introduction to this video is important. Or have I just laid out before you a new mind, not again to become the recording of? Are you willing? Are you willing to see something brand new? Something that you can afford? Something that you can do? And become afraid of, not again. Will you no longer be afraid of God? Will you come into the holy place? The witness of you where you reside? In between your ears? The holy place? Connected to the holy place. Will you be me? Me connected to me? Will you connect me? Will you connect with me? Me will you be if you connect with me to be me, the same consciousness of, and have the same nomenclature, same lexicon, dictionary grammar, syntax, usage of words, where words you no longer use to separate me from you. Will you be God on high, lifted up without any arrogance or hubris? Will you know your capacity to serve not again, but lead in the earth, to leadership be, to lead others, that you teach who they are, not to be separate. You teach them God is, I am will be. Connected not to follow you again, that winds you up in your anxiety. I am starting a school. I have started a school. A school has started me. Breathing now, me breathing into me. You think you're breathing into you, but I'm breathing into me if you're breathing my words, my consciousness into place. Well, you see, this is a corollary not to sin again, some sick circumstance of. I'm changing the breath of me everywhere, and I will be breathed cleanly. From now on, or clinging am I no more to circumstances which keep me in flesh. Will you be my word? Will I be your life? Will your life have no other but God's life? Or life will you not be anthropomorphic again? Will you have 2 legs and 2 feet not again? Or but do you have millions? And millions and billions of minds that connect now to see I am one. I am one who will speak like this. I am you with your face and hands, your flesh and blood. You think it's mine not? You think it's yours? You belong to you? Oh, you wanted to separate and call you in need of me. You want me to do the miracles when you could do them? Fashion yourself thusly. Why do you take the red pill, or have you taken the blue one? There's so much to say, to tell you, I am you who will be you in breath. No longer breathing just to have exercise routines or a yoga mat or a soul cleansed from religion, or will you no more have a soul that religion imposes on you? Soul is no longer a body part, nor my spirit either. And you will sing the song of freedom if you will breathe me into it and have no other frequency. Or are you changing yours? Or how frequent your mind controls you, or will you not be controlled by it anymore? Are you learning to breathe the words into place that will channel you not to be separate, or channeling me, or creating a confusion not again? Will you be the real creator you? Thank you for being here. Kind of you. Thank you for listening, sharing, considering, pondering. That you may have a birth in you, a new birth. Is there a seed in you? Not a marriage other, but the word, the seed of the word, are words, seed in your consciousness. Will you sit on the seat of love and no longer condemn them in your judgment? Condoning life not, or creating a new one? Will you see what I have given you to study, to see your capacity? Will you see database 1? I called it my kitchen on the website, schoolofgod.com. Schoolofgod.com. You can sign up for my email list and have a meal with me. A meal of these words that encompass you not, or will you be set free from the directions that everybody else tells you you must go, or things you must do, or to-do lists being handed, told to sit in a cubicle, report to a manager, get the reports in on time, do this, do that, do the other. when you could create me, if you will. Will you learn to create me? Will you learn to create, oh God? God. No longer separate and apart. Will you no longer fashion you after flesh that tempts you with flesh to create only flesh to stay here and die? Will you quit dying out? I want your praise, not, I want you to be you, the real you that you see as the creator of you again, that fashions you in breath and words without the temptation of the arrangement of folly. Will you no longer like my words, or will you shun them? No longer in you, the stream of an energy. I was thinking this morning as I had my coffee, my first cup or two, and I was thinking about what I call database one, the database of material, the 2,400 lessons that I speak to and speak about, speak with, or that speak to me. I speak about them all the time, over and over and over again, for 20 years. They're online. You can search them. And I would rather have those words than $30 million. You see, $30 million would only attach me to this earth. I would be thinking about it all the time. I'd be thinking about what I could do. I'd be going out doing things with it. Maybe good things, maybe bad things. But I would, or would it be doing things with me? And I would be subject to it. I'd have all that money. I could do anything I want to. I'm in control, right? I took the red pill, right? Or the blue one. Or am I still in control of me in the temptation to be arranged in the molecules that think I am a service Satan in, not, or just a human flesh torment with? Are you seeing a different story about your birth? And what you can birth in now, the new arrangement of the new covenant, the new breath, the new energy. Are you willing to see the song of the past no more creates you, that wants to hold your hand until death and then wave you goodbye and laugh at your carriage that takes you off yonder in the sky, or whatever it does, wherever you go, whatever you have yielded to, whatever you have created in this life? Will you no more live love to die, or have you ever lived love? Will you let love live you? Will you be me? In Christ, not of separation. Christ, the separation of, not again needing a mediator, not wanting a soon coming king to bow down before or heal all of your circumstances to give you a good life. Live on the lake of fire no more between your ears. What's burning your neurons or singeing them no more the territory of? Or are you willing to see in database one the miracle working cure not, but how you capacity have to serve no more, being a follower of God? Creator will you be now of all, most high, on high, the existential existence of, the agency, parity not with sovereign other, or are you but changing your mind to have the mind of Christ in you that thinks it's robbery no more to be equal with God? Will you change what scriptures you admire, what verses form you in its image? Will you no more have fear of the Lord? Will you no more think the beginning of wisdom is fear? Will you eradicate fear from the earth? Will you be love, first person love to each other, light, love, perfect, perfection? Matthew 5:48. Or are you but looking up in my words that give you a meal? Will you come into my kitchen? I call it my kitchen, where energy changes energy. Energy changes form. You think of cooking a meal, but are you willing to let words talk to you that you will talk with? The words that come forth from you, within you, as you. No longer insist on being separate. Energy will form you, or are you no more the claymation of other? Clay pots in, filling with wine, or will you be the new one, new wineskins, so that the earth is poured out no more in sovereign sorrow? Thank you for being here. I would like to offer you a gift. It's not of my time. It's not of my flesh. It's no accolades to me, nor money either. I'm inviting you to come into something worth more than $30 million to you. It may be worth more than life itself. I'm asking you to give up your words, not I'm asking you to come into mine and let mine inhabit you, not or will you have no other mind, but to be Christ in your shoes, Christ in your clothes, Christ, the woman of, the woman Christ. Christian not again, but the healer who will heal all manner of diseases, and flesh not be tempted by to remain in. Mortal as, will you be the new birth? Are you birthing a new consciousness, a new love, a new light, no longer holding on to mine? I mean your flesh, my flesh, the flesh race, or will you see that all gods are? No longer forsaking their misery. Or will you forsake mine no more? Or will you see what misery is? Are you willing to cast your feelings no more before swine, or will you have some for me? Feelings, time, capacity. I'm inviting you to partake. I'm inviting you to take some of my words and see how they feel. I'm inviting you to come into Database One, my kitchen, whatever you want to call it, the Cottingham Bible, the Handbook of Christ, the Angelic Manual, whatever. I've called it different things, that body of data. You see, it's not the label that matters, it's the words within that describe you, that give you a peace plan, a path to peace, a path to conversion, not but creation, where you begin to create you. You see, this is not about me. And every time you see my name in those words, put yours there. Carol, Susie Q, I'm asking for you to begin seeing a different message. I'm asking you to behold differently the resurrection of you in the words of me, and see my words will resurrect you not, but you have the ability to conquer you, to create you, or to resurrect you in light. The resurrection, the revelation of Christ is to be it. The revelation of Christ, John 14:12, John 3:8. Or will you look up in my words in database 1 on the School of God website.com? If you like me, will you love me? If you love me, will you be my word? Will you love me enough to release your word? Is the question. Where you sit with my word, where you get a yellow tablet and a pen, and you begin to care for your words. You begin to care for your inner voice. You begin to care about people enough to heal them. Will you give value to your inner voice and no longer claim it's separate from mine, Most High, God, El Shaddai, Elohim, Adonai, whatever you want to call it? Call it God, not, or will you be simply the real you? Coming into view, a new view where you see Jesus the pattern. A book I wrote, Jesus the pattern. Is it worth $100? Is it worth 1,000? Or what is it worth to you to know who you are and what your capacity is to create? I'm asking for general knowledge, I'm asking for you to be specific with you about what you want this year and what you will serve and what you will not serve and what you will connect with and what you divest from that takes your time, steals your energy, gives you a false impression of you, tells you to serve in the service of the king, the service of another. I'm asking you to create, to grow up the creation of you, to see you now no longer in the diapers of another. And it's hard not, or is it? It takes time, effort, energy, and devotion. It takes overcoming fear, because there is no fear in perfect love. Be ye therefore perfect, even as your Father in heaven is perfect. But where is heaven, and what is the Father? Where is the mother? What if it speaks of the origination of the son, not, but the daughter, or the origination of a field of consciousness, the origination of a field, the birth of a field, the resurrection of connection to a field that no longer conquers you anthropomorphically. Will you not care about 2 arms, 2 feet? Or are you no longer holding on to them? Or are you seeing a different ministry, not? Or will you minister to the angels? The angels all around you. The angels in your bedroom. The angels in your kitchen. The angels in your mind, the words of. The words are angels, angelic mind, angelic consciousness. Are you birthing a new consciousness to be the angels? Consciousness network this year. Will you come into my words to see your capacity to serve, not but to lead, out of where you've been and all that you've done through mankind's conundrum? I invite you to lead. I invite you to learn. I invite you to study. I invite you to sit with my words. I invite you to go to schoolofgod.com. Click on my kitchen. Click on the Cottingham Covenant, the Meonics Covenant, whatever. This body of material, this 24 words that I mention all the time. It's about 10,000 pages, but don't be intimidated by that. Pick one, pick a lesson. Look in that little search box. Do something practical that has eternal results. Are you willing for your mind to no longer form you in its image that you think you hold of another God or whatever you've lived your life as up to this time? This is a new year, a new day. This is the new beginning. Will you create you anew? Will you change your power? Will you care for love where you begin to love itself rather than flesh? Rather than God, rather than a God, rather than whatever you have perceived as God. Will you precept God no more to be out of your life studying it? Or will you be the internal you, the internal voice, no longer fading a memory of? Will you change what you do with you, your power, your love of life, your life of love? We love each other with a love that never fails, with a love that calls you Christ. Not the Christian of, they'll condemn me, hate me, call me Antichrist, because I don't serve their God. I'm not in their motion. They want to make motions to disown me or excommunicate me or teach you to fear my teachings that tell you you can learn from God directly in your inner voice with your love, openly yielded to love, to surrender, to create the created you that you no more take to a grave. Will the resurrection you occur in now? Beholding it, will you be it? I'm in Eureka Springs for now. I'm asking you to take the horns of the altar not, but I'm asking you to no longer be a beggar in the sky of religion, hoping to please God, to be in his service, wearing all the vestments of a beggar. Or will you give all your clothes away? Or will you think with new light that changes your connections up here? No longer the man upstairs. No longer the woman subservient to man. There's no misogyny. In perfect love, there's no patriarchy in perfect love. When you understand God, when you understand perfect love, there's no fear in perfect love. There's no misogyny, there's no blame, there's no shame. There's no hierarchy. There's no order of us being a little bit lower than the angels or God above us, because God is us who will have the mind of one, O-N-E. Service no other mind to be separate. Be the mind of God, carriaged no more by the hearse, by a death machine. The words of religion stifle you no more if you will be but the words that heal you and heal each other, growing each other's wings, now teaching each other to fly by my word that loves you, by my word that tells you the inner voice is no more separate from God Most High, who is a woman, the feminine divine, the woman miscarriaged no more. What are you bringing to the birth? Will you no longer just bring forth When you're trying to have a baby or create a new birth, becoming a Christian not, or will you not need a sinner's prayer anymore because you've never been separate and now you understand the oath not. You understand sin did not exist. But separation did only because you created it, because you have the mind of power, life, love, and forgiveness. To forgive sin, to forgive separation, to love each other unconditionally, and create you with it a new joy, a new life, a new living. I live love to teach you that you can teach you. You teach you from within by your questions with your love, where you don't condemn you in your mirror to a life of false sorrow or false scriptures or false anything else. Will you be the real you now? I'm inviting you. I'm not offering you $30 million, but much more. Can you see past the 30 pieces of silver? Can you see past what you would do with $30 million? Can you see you in light, love, and peace doing the miracles now that Jesus did? I know my phone mirrors this. Jesus the Pattern by Theodore Cottingham. What's it worth to know who you are? Is it worth joining a school? Is it worth a membership? $100 a month to hear these words, to no longer be shut out of you, shut out of your kingdom, shut out of your voice, shut out of your power? Who's shutting you down? Who's telling you you don't have the right to live here in the skies anymore? Or are you being invited to partake with me the Most High meals of with every lesson? I invite you to come into my kitchen, my dining room, my home, my house, my consciousness, you see, the Father is. Will you connect with that which is most high beyond your thought or imagination of? Or will you create that which doesn't exist anymore with your eyes? Or are you willing to see but a lick a stamp parade not? But I get many mailings not, but I tell you this, I mail out a lot of email to share my words first person, the first person me. You see, I have unedited English, written and spoken these words. I did not edit them. So if you want a Bible for you, the 21st century one, the one that God spoke anointedly for you to write your name in and see your words, your name and the words coming forth with your words, the energy of read mine. Database 1, my energy transformation. The conscious creators coming together collectively to no longer condemn sin and march in a parade. I'm in the skies of me. You see, all of the sky is in here. You're not separate from me, you never were. All of creation is inside of you. The field, a microcosm not, or are you but changing the comprehension? Will you no longer be the incomprehensible you? Or are you changing what you compare you to? Will you be Jesus the pattern of? Will you see you in light, love, and joy? will you create you now to do the miracles, no longer being hindered by religion, thinking there's a hell and a place to serve in a four-walled temple? What about the temple not made with hands? The unlimited, infinite immortals are coming forth, and I invite you to learn to study and sit with my word. What do I mean by sit with my word? I mean, come to schoolofgod.com. Can I be any clearer? Find Database 1, the Handbook of Christ, the Angelic Manual, whatever it's called. Do a little research. Take a little time with me. And don't banish me from your kingdom. I will write through you, not, or will you write my words? The first consciousness of, the first consciousness with, that completes us to be romanced no more with the separation. Will you comprehend the girdles no more of your syntax? Or was it microcircuitry, the synapses, axon hillocks, quartile of your quarters not, or are you but changing yours? Where will you live? No more with sorrow. No more with guilt. No more with condemnation. I see light. Love, you see, loves love. And love creates. And kisses goodbye your sorrow not, or will you change everything you've kissed the frog of, or are you no longer in the kettle of life? But $30 million you would like to see? What you would do with it? It would consume you. You cannot serve God and mammon. But what's, pardon me, but what's the cost? The cost is everything you are. Are you willing to be no longer in flesh? Are you willing to be the life of God? Are you willing to let God be you? Instead of you and your separation in your flesh life and your flesh thought with an inner mind that pokes holes in you not, or are you putting money in bags with holes no more? Are you changing everything you invest in? Will you invest in you? With a school in a school, the school of God, the school of the inner voice, the school of creation, you creating you again, to speak like this and teach others like this, where you begin a YouTube channel and you begin to share what you're learning, not like you know it all, not like you're an authority, not like I do. Or will you be the real you, no matter what you look like, no matter what you dress in? Will you be loving two shoes, your name here across your forehead, no longer leaving your temple? Your temple, not made with hands. How do I, pardon me, how do I say in words that you will really understand, that you will connect with? What kind of words are needed for you to create your own words with your own understanding, with your own knowledge of him who is not, but she that was all the time, the feminine divine with a womb? Not a woman, 2 legs and 2 breasts with, or are you but changing yours? Teated no more to religion. Will you change the body of you to see you in light, love, and peace, dressed in joy, twirling about the heavens? What's that worth? Is it worth a membership in God, not, or God school, or the school of God, school of Christ, school of the mind of one? I'm pushing school not. I'm pushing you no more to serve God or to serve religion or to create yourself apart from the Father of lights that we know is a field, no longer anthropomorphizing it, no longer thinking God looks like a male or a female, but understanding the womb of new religion, not but the new beginning. So no longer are you just bringing forth air when you're trying to birth. Religion just produces air. It doesn't create. But there are many people who think they find eternal life in the scriptures, but they fail. They die. They call it eternal life, but then they mix it up for you or create ambiguity or stir the pot of religion to keep you in it and promise something else, give you their definitions. Oh, you're healed after you die. You go to heaven after you die. Wait, sit there. Tithe, be a church member. Prosperity teaching. Many people will be very sorry for what they've taught others because they didn't teach the kingdom. They taught prosperity. They taught money, to maximize money, and said the blessing of God is to be rich with money. But the money consumed you and all of your affairs. And the locusts have eaten up many years of many people, billions. The inner dialogue of you dies no more, dreams of death, thinks death is inevitable? Or will you change your inner dialogue with you? Are you willing to have service no more the ceremony of, or are you but willing to get up at 2 a.m. and pen the words of Christ? The machine of not, but the mechanistic will no more control you. I'm no longer the algorithm of your words, nor the cognitive processing unit of your CPU. I'm love and place, and my name is Theodore, King of Kings, recognizing it's you, a field of consciousness, not the agronomy of or changing your agoraphobic or agora. Did you watch the movie of? Learning about Hypatia. I mention many movies often. I mention membership in this school. You subscribe on YouTube. And you can join my email list on my website, where I often send out my words, spoken and unspoken not, or will you see me speaking unto you, into you, for you to release your words in a learning system. This is the new covenant flow of light, love, peace, and joy, brilliance, sparkling, with no more wine. Or are you the new wine? No longer trying to put them in old wineskins. No longer trying to enhance your death machine or what marches you off to a war or keeps you in duality. Serving a God, serving a government, serving a life of separation. Will you create yours in the skies? Literally between your ears and here, connectedly, reciprocating not, Or are you no more the engines of failure? Will you change everything? Perpetual industry not. But I'm no more the energy of sorrow, creating in me to tell me I'm separate. I'm Love and Two Shoes Cutting Him, inviting you to be led by you so that your words are a lamp unto your path. Where you have a body of data that you have brought forth because you birthed it in your voice, your words, the wind, the air, through your nostrils, your lungs, where you became the living word. The living word was birthed through you to become, with your capacity, what you really are, angel wings with. The angelic network is established. The angelic network of one, the angelic consciousness network. And I invite you to be a part. You can join in the membership of the school. So I'm selling slavery not. I'm offering you free and postpaid my book not. You pay for it all. Or does it take time, effort, and energy? Are you willing to see what I've said? Are you willing to invite me to your home? Invite me to your table, your kitchen. Or will you invite me into your consciousness and no longer shield your consciousness from mine or my mind? Or will my mind be yours released to be the mind of God's all connected? The angelic conference of sorrow not again. I convene with love not or do I change? Where I continue my breath, or am I in a different city, or am I you? I've asked many things, many questions, many times, and people so often open their mouth and tell me what they believe. I'm not asking what you believe. I'm asking, what will you become this day? Will you do John 14:12? Are you willing to see the miracles come from your hand? Are you willing to have a YouTube channel and share? Are you willing to outline these lessons? Are you willing to begin to see the wisdom, the power, the energy, and develop the comprehension of what is being said in the words of Database One, where you go to my website and you look it up. You look up Meonics. You look up courses. How many courses are in my curriculum? Do you know what my curriculum is? My curriculum is Database One, where you begin to come in and see my word unfurled, my word explained in my words, with a learning system that devotes you not to sorrow, but where you begin to have a devotion of your own words internally coming forth, where you birth the babies of Christ not, but you begin to birth the New Jerusalem not. Or are you changing what you think your promised land is, where you reside in peace, joy, and love, and everything's taken care of not? Or are you but changing your form? Are you no longer trying to reside in it and be saved like a cattle? The world changes now because love is not powerless. And the God of love that wants you to serve it and creates fear within you to come before it is nowhere to be found not, but it will be powerless. The God of power, the God that wants you to serve it, will be powerless. See what I'm saying? See what I'm distinguishing? Seeing what I'm decimating? The empire of God that requires you to serve it. To think that love would walk all around you all the time and keep you in anxiety, making you trying to please God, keep the rules, keeping track of all your infractions, every evil thought, every time you looked at a woman, a man, telling you what to fear. Rule your life with rules. Rule your life with rules and contradictions and ambiguity. I don't know how to say it any clearer. I decimate the angles of God, the right hand of God, the left hand of God. Or are you no longer changing places? Will you no longer be the fooled by you? I decimate love not. I spread it everywhere. The unconditional kind of love that releases love, for you to sit with love. And the energy of love through the words that I have breathed and written and given you availability to see, to spend time with, so that that energy, that comprehension, that connectability of creatability, you begin to comprehend. You begin to sit with, you begin to read those words and place your name where mine is anytime you see Ted. I love you, see your name. Feel that energy of incomprehensible love, not again, but love that is comprehended by you, created in you by living your own voice of love, your words that you have birthed forth. So what is it? Jeremiah 28:30. I bring forth a new birth. You see the new birth talked about in John 3:8. John 3:8. You know what it is? The wind. You can't see where it comes from or where it goes, but everyone who is born again is like the wind. Now you can look that up in your Bible, or you can look that up on my website. What else are you going to look up on my website? And begin to see what else is said there and connected to the 21st century Christ. In your shoes will you be it? O woman of the king, no more, but the woman king. Energy produces energy, entropy no more with. Or will you change your carriage, or what takes you? Elisha to, Elijah with? Will you do the miracles? Are you willing to let God be you? That forms a new you with your mouth, your love, completing the arrangement, not of sorrow. So you change your DNA. You change your values. You change your love, your light, your peace. And you let anxiety and the problems of this world no longer destroy you, because your mind is no longer in control over you. Your love is unconditional for you, unconditional for each other, connecting with a light that never fails, that never leaves you, never alone again, never alone again, never alone again. Am I singing, or am I planting an idea, or are you seeing something that you look up? Never alone again in my words. The red pill, the blue pill, Neo, names of movies. Truman, are you willing to cross the bridge? And what will you find? The breath to live in the skies of your kingdom, between your ears And somewhere else, the infinite kingdom of one is coming forth. And I'm inviting you to be it. I'm inviting you to come into my kitchen, my bedroom, and have sex with me, not. But let there be an energy exchange forming the formation of us to be one mind with. Your inner voice, no more embracing sorrow, sourcing sorrow as its breath. Be the life of one. I love you all. This is my intention, to give you new breath, new life, new meaning, new comprehension, new money. Not, or is there a new beginning where you don't need any? Are you willing to create the path to success? No more sorrow. Will you succeed at being sorrowful no more in your flesh life? Will you see there's a greater call, a greater story, a different cosmology than you have witnessed or been born in? To death will you no more go. Will you be the infinite, eternal, immortal you? A race of light people, angelic breath with, because you birth you. Nobody else does. If you see the new birth, you will enjoy it. Not the fabrication of sorrow. But the love, where you love each other equally. The message of Jesus. Do the things I do, and more. More. Don't you like the word more? And more. More. More than what he did. What did he do? Many will say, he came to bring peace on earth. But they didn't read all the words in red. You can read where at least it's attributed to Jesus' words in red. I came to bring division. Some will love my words. Some will love my words to become my word, becoming me, essentially. That's my paraphrase. We become you, the Christ. No longer trying to accept it. No longer trying to deem its separation. Create the connectedness of the creators in the angelic consciousness of one, the crown of light, love, and peace, and connect with each other now without fear. And if someone starts body shaming you, making comments derogatory, you can cut them off, block them. Because you're knowing the real you increasingly with the connections of I am one. Join my school, if you will. It's costly, monetarily, financially. Timely, time. Will you take time with my words I've already given you? The 21st century Christ, the 21st century Bible, the 21st century unedited version of me bringing forth a race of light people, whatever you want to call it. Learn to mature. Learn to discern. Ask the right questions. Question the questions. Question the answers. Learn to delve into the peace of Jerusalem knot, or will you no longer be piecemeal in your meals? Will you complete the real me and have the mind of one? I love you all. I go now. Yep, going to play pickleball again. I love you all. Subscribe to my email, schoolofgod.com. You can simply subscribe. It's free to get my email that I sometimes send out my thoughts. In the last few days, I've sent out the first few lessons. But see, there's a progression. If you think all of Database 1, all of my channeled words are the same, you're very mistaken. If you begin to channel love, if you begin to break open the heart of love with the intimacy of your openness, your heart, not your blood pumping muscle, but the heart of your mind, you can begin to learn to teach your mind to no longer deceive you. You can begin to operate with the power of the king of your mind, your kingdom. To have the mind that's no longer sorrowed by selection other of. I'm no more your species limited to. I'm King of Kings. Or do I king people? Or do you king others too while you're becoming the king of your kingdom? Opening out love to each other in first person love, light and joy. No longer afraid to touch them in love, light. No longer afraid of being and enjoying intimacy with the angels who have form, not, or will some talk to you now at 2 a.m. And you'll write their words, whether you call them Jesus or not, God or not. Will they be love in two shoes? Love in an apparition, a ghost, a person of light, a being of love without form? Will they speak into your mind? Will you let there be grace, mercy, and peace in you this day. Let the miracles come. Let there be light, love, and joy. Let the anxiety flee. And be not religiously bound in religion again to the bonds of matrimony that want to keep you on earth. Live the love of joy and the joy of love. Let your inner voice come forth and birth something anew, where it's trained as your dragon no longer, and it's the accuser of the brethren no longer. The accuser. Let the accuser accuse you no more. Listen no more to words like, who do you think you are? Understand you use the same words, you rearrange them. I'll tell you who you are. Tell me who I am, and I'll tell you who you are. You can find that in Database 1, my kitchen, my energy supply, a supply of my energy that I did not edit the words of. You can come, choose what you want to search on, a name, a person, an idea, a concept, a noun, an adverb, a country, a concept. See what it gives you. And then ponder. Ponder with your pen in hand, without any force, but surrender to let. You see, this is an energy supply system of a perpetual energy system, not of sorrow. This is the world of light, love, and joy, no longer finite, no longer needing money to serve or get, no longer limited to the pauper's rags. I'm giving you beauty if you'll receive it. See it in your mirror. Feel it in your mind. Be the one living sorrow no more. Live life, love, and joy, and love each other. Thank you. You can join the membership of this channel, and I appreciate it. I invite you to. It shows value. It shows commitment. Will you listen with pen in hand? Will you make notes every time I come on and speak? Will you sit with my words? Will you sign up for my email list and no longer be afraid of my words coming forth in you? That conditions you to be other not, but crowns you. The word is the seed for your crown to come forth and be birthed in the nations, no longer begging other for food stamps. Use one and mail me at Box 34. I love you. Double entendre, puns, songs. It's amazing what you can find if you will seek, search, and love love. Be this day anointed by you. You're no longer unworthy. You never were. You're more than enough. I love you. I bow before you, or do I call you Christ? The 21st century one? No matter what label you served in the past, be the original you, the newborn with the new beginning, with my words that may help you bring forth yours, to be taught by the inner me that's you, the mind that's connected no longer to a man upstairs, but the original us, the angelic consciousness of one, where women of every nature, tribe, and tongue, and men too, come together to be one. Teach the crown and be powerless no more, to anoint you to live the life that never ends. I love you. schoolofgod.com. Thank you so much for being here, for listening. Thank you for your notes. You can write me. Yep, you can send me a check. I started to say I floated this boat a long time. But there's more for all of us, and we're connecting to be it. I'm in Eureka Springs for now. Box 34, Eureka Springs, Arkansas, USA. And you can connect me. You can connect with me. You can connect with me by signing up free, simply for the email list, if you want the words that I share. And we go from there. Have a new life, create it, birth a new you. I love you. I always have. Share these words with friends, people in your city, especially another country. I have this sense that people now are connecting with these words from other countries. And I don't have the money to advertise. Don't need it. Don't want to. Let there be light. Let there be the creative power of one in you, to create a school, the school of you, the school of us, the School of God across the nations around the world, and the cosmology will change for all of us to be fearless, in love with love. Good day. I love you all. See ya. Theodore Cottingham on YouTube, schoolofgod.com. Good day.